Fouquier Tinville and the other tribunal judges arrive, followed by the prisoners to be tried that day. One of them is our hero of the opera, Chénier. This scene truly captures the feel of a court scene where you have the judges first read out the names and backgrounds of the other prisoners to be sentenced, even if they are of no importance to this opera. Then Chénier's name is read out together with the accusations against him, which we saw Gerard contribute earlier. He's accused of having been under a general who had recently rebelled and promoting anti-government dissent in his writing. Chénier's answer to those accusations will be the next musical highlight in this opera. Is considered a standalone number, though it's actually part of an existing number. Chénier's answer against his accusers is in the form of a musical monologue. He hurls his first line against his accusers, "Si fui soldato," or in English, "Yes, I'm a soldier," in a tone of angry defiance. One of their accusations was of him having been under a general who had recently rebelled. He then gives a heroic statement that he's honored to have risked his life for the country, which Carrera sings here with the same energy and force he sang the opening.
Affrontato la morte, che vile qui mi vien data.
Chénier then retorts that his work was for exposing the duplicity of the government. He reflects on the work he's been so proud of. As a poet, Chénier just has to compose a poem when he sees the chance. He uses a poem to express this pride, comparing his poetic life to a ship with white sails surmounting the waters as it navigates them in sunny weather. The white sails and the sun shining on them represent his purity of heart, favored by the heavens. The orchestral accompaniment for the singing of this poem suitably evokes calm seas under fine weather. There seem to have been two different approaches in singing this. Most of the star tenors whom I've heard when I was researching this approach this poetically in a graceful manner. However, Carreras approaches this with the manner of a man looking back fondly on his past accomplishments in life. This makes equal sense when you think about the content of Chénier's poem. Let's see if we can agree on this.
Passa la vita mia come una bianca vela, essa incena le antenne al sole che la indora e affonda la spumante prora nell'azzurro dell'onda. Va la mia nave spinta dalla sorte alla scogliera bianca della morte.
In the concluding section of Chénier's musical monologue, he describes his loyalty to the country by singing how the lookout of the ship he was singing about flies a flag with the word patria, or in English, motherland. He denounces his accusers as slime balls who can never stain his reputation. Chénier proclaims that he's not betrayed his country and ends off by telling his accusers that they may take his life, but they are not to take his reputation with it. You can feel Carrera's feelings well up in the section where Chénier sings about the flag on the ship of his life. Stirred by such strong feelings, Carreras applies force and energy of a magnitude we've not heard him use before. At the end, he gathers as much penetrative power as he can to shape Chénier's challenge to his accusers to take his life into a verbal blade he threatens them with. Carreras flaunts his vocal stamina with the way he suspends the high note that concludes his monologue.
Ma poppa io salgo e una bandiera patria vorrei non fare il lampo, non sorradicare ma lasciami l'onor.
Regarding Chénier's conduct at his trial just now, some commentators on the opera consider it so reckless that it can only happen in drama. I think differently. Chénier already knew he was doomed during his trial. However he behaves, the outcome will be the same. Hence, he decided to deny his enemies the satisfaction of seeing him in the dock by setting their teeth on edge with the poetry recital of his life.